Here I am, mistress. Okay, so we've had our lovely conversation with the madame. How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight, Mrs. Kabuto? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does his business. You mentioned Coyote Crusade. What is that? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTL. Coyote's been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind asking, how did you get involved in all this? I am a former runner. Now, I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Okay. Are there any Johnsons besides Mr. Delilah here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stateside. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but occasionally has work. I will be going. Okay. I believe that's all I have to say there. Okay, let's take a look at my my karma before I head down to that med bay. Now, one thing I do need to work on is my quickness. I'm gonna get that up to snuff. Let's see here. Strength, intelligence. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Ready to head about another round. So what'd he say? Said another round. So oh, it's Paco. Okay. So let's go to the med bay. Yeah, that's heavy for me. Let's go to the med bay first. Take a look at looking for a date. Yeah. Okay, so it must be somewhere in the back. Oh yes, FAA. Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd, right? Thanks for the tip the other day. This Kubota said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where it's at. Panel's a little out of tune. Check it out. Alright. Perfect gaff. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. Send the stairs into the Union safe house. Let's go. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical salesman, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. First stop, let's go see our dear friend. Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quit. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Sky derouting this time? How'd he die? He's going to have to wait. This woman needs surgery now. Okay, folks, I'm going to have you all sit in the waiting area. Alright, take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're tough, but you're not that tough. That's for sure. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I've earned this face of being stupid. I'm going to keep it. End of story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into this Coyote's thigh. Nighty night. Oh, that's mean, Doc. Alright, we're out of there. That's mean. Wow, 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 wow. Hey. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are patched up, and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. Well, that's not. I guess that's the proof of a bloody arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest for sure. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. They're gonna question you right now. Nice arm. Look, about Sam. Yeah. I can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? I already know about Sam. Tell me about Sam in these last few days. Hear that you had a soft spot for him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. Me too. Yeah, we're friends. That's why I'm here. Got it. Then you know he was a charmer, wasn't he? I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. Served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. A regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Shake Armitage? Right. You know him? Met him. charmer too. Seems to run with you. I like gingers. Can't say I'm a ginger. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing them back, but good. Eventually, he got loud the way he sometimes did. When he mixed drink in, who knows what. And Mrs. Kabuto wanted him ejected, of course. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why. So she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out of the back into the alley. And that's the last time I saw Sam. Said he got loud. Remember what he was saying? Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It's pretty pathetic stuff. Sam have any enemies? Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied pretty hard. And when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I am aware of. Where'd Sam live? On the streets mostly. He occasionally convinced someone to let him flop on their couch. But he always overstays welcome, get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one of the nights before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. Loved the nitro. Whatever he could get his hands on. Wasn't always like that. But once he got sick, he's sick. Started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying. Didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while. One day he came back all better. Looked good even. All better? Just like that? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how though. That's good. I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delia for me about the Royal Run. Usually upstairs. I got it. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at whenever I will. I got the gems. Tell him you didn't get the gems. Yeah, we're gonna deliver the stones. Tell him you didn't get the gems. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's check out Sam's bunk. Welcome. No bunks available. Okay, not gonna be long. Wonk, 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 wonk. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph I've seen a lot of wear. Let's take a look at it. Picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulder and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Let's check the back. Who could it be? Written in a woman's hand are the words, Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish, State Park, summer 2040. Let's take that picture with us. And we'll see what's in his locker. guess that's my stash. Okay. Let's talk to Coyote. Oh, don't do that. Let's talk to Doc. In the Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Ying's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanic fetishes. This is the sixth world medicine of the highest caliber. Yeah, I saw that demon you got perched on your shoulder. What's that about? Yikes! What's that devil doing there? Sorry. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort. Perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit, exactly, perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. Spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you're instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Welcome, Doc. And I gotta say, that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. High praise for a simple arm swap. Huh, simple? Especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. She notes you eyeballing the facility. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Yes, say the least. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar, after all. Okay. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there's no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with something? Tell me more about trauma kits. Yeah. I got a couple I wanted. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spray on synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough, okay? So, if you're bleeding out, one of those can get you back on your feet. Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Doc Wagon's own field tech, but even their stuff has limits. Okay, what cyberware do you have available here? I have 4100. I believe I have 4100 yens. Oh, haha. So I can get some brand new vision magnification eyes. Now, if I get that, it's going to reduce my essence. Now, since I'm not a mage of any sort, it does not matter to me. Renraku's basic cyber eye replacements extend and enhance your vision. Adds 3% to hit chance. I wonder what the cost is. Well, cost in essence. Essence cost is 1. Okay, so let's go back. I have 5.5 essence, actually. That's weird. Okay. I see the shamanic fetishes. You're a shaman as well? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it is still an ordeal both for the body and the spirit. Is well as the soul, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the way of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Okay. And what is that on your shoulder? Besides the obvious, it looks like a demon. This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. So be nice to him. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Alright. Now, let me take a look at your medical supplies. Now, that stuff, yeah, that's what I could use. Wonk, wonk. Wonk, 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 wonk. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. And of course, you have a limited number of them, don't you? I will take those off your hands. And I have one of these dock wagon trauma kits. Firm. And I want to sell you this nitro doc. I have no interest whatsoever in this stuff. Very good doing business with you, doctor. You have a wonderful day. Let's go talk to Coyote again. Alright, Coyote. I checked out the stuff. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Really? Want to take a load off and watch with me? That's nice of you. I found something in the bunk Sam was using. Yeah, great. What was it? A photo. Did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. Didn't sound like they got along that well. He was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but it sounded miserable. Calmly chips, and the screen shows John Dresden, coroner for the organ grinders. He doesn't look happy. Dresden, you old sawbones, good to hear from you. Hey, Jace, gotta talk, fast. Looks like the Ripper got another one. Oh no. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility on the docks. I need to see that now. Yes, but you better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Oh, crap. Another Ripper murder? Where? Docs, I gotta go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royal before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm tore off. Really, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. And if you do, guys, take a cab. Shit, I gotta get there quick too. What did I say, man? No credit. I gotta see that Mr. Delilah guy before. David Fries, Mr. Clean. Let me go see Mr. Delilah so I can get that straight out. I'm gonna hit the door. Yeah, I'll take care of Coyote's thing, and yeah, let's go take care of her business. Mr. Delia looks small and tough with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. Okay. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move on to management, and he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delia, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. I'm with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. Imagine Coyote finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client's getting anxious. Where is she? She's downstairs in the med bay. Got her arm tore off during the job. No kidding? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who you two? Let's see. I don't want to answer this. Alright. This Coyote's boyfriend, Paco. I'm Jaze. What's this, a romance thread? I don't give a crap about boyfriends. Where's the stones? This is her job. Small stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on the side. Moving quickly through what appears to be the most valuable stone, stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary stone inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you've done good, but you're late. Coyote knows that in the case, late equals no payment, but I'm being magnanimous today. You guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Lyle looks up and down, takes it all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent when that happens. You come to me, I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for these gems. Van Glass, follow me. I didn't really like how that went down, but where the hell did he go? Is Van Glass downstairs? Oh, it's right here. Mr. Van Glass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and mentioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Glass. Make it quick. Biz good. Talk to me. I see you're a busy man. Using that little charisma. That's right, and so I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come possession of these rare stones. Rare stones, eh? Let's see these rare stones. You hear the servos in Van Glass's cyber eye whir. Magnifying lens slips in position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this direct? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for them. Damn. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. See if we can get a better price than that. Alright, I'm gonna get on that next job. Now taking a look at my all the black market vendors in the safe files. Yeah, I'll find a fence for that. But I'm not taking that price. I think I can get a better price out of it. It's a clue. Hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands impassively. Evening, I see Coyote's back. Looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. The having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine, of course. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else after what happened to Sam. I'm not gonna do that. You can see that you feel protected for the people over here. Immensely towards anyone who walks through that door. Be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? I haven't minded so far. Did you hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying that it was the Ripper. People say a lot of things about what they don't know, what they don't understand. Should be going. Catch around. I want to ask some more questions. But all those other responses were very insulting. And very idiotic. I'm going to make a quick run to the black market dealers. See what this gentleman has. Very large orc. Guns. Oh, orc. Theodore Buster Krobolan is a well-groomed orc, dressed with precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and neatness is present only comprised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in his picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, Stork's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Burger Buster Grubberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer the sergeant, sir, even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help? Well, you just tell me what you sell. But let me get some specifics about what you sell. Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. Okay. So what can I get you? Let's see what you got. Alright. Well, I could use some grenades. Yeah, give me a couple of them. Always got grenades. Am I gonna be able to carry those grenades? Give me the grenades now. I'm carrying all these med kits. I may regret this. I hope I don't regret it. And I can't put that there. Oh, no, I don't have to do that. Excellent. Confirm. Let's get out of here. You've been very helpful, sir. You know, dreck it. I'm not going to get a better price for those gems. We need to sell them. So I don't think so. Alright. You got me, Van Grass. Yes. Okay. Give me your classic. Tap. Money. There. Done. Alright. We got work to do. And I've got places to be. Let's go to the docks. Let's go see what's going on down there. South Seattle Docks. South Seattle Docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind you, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any either. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disrespectable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it is quiet as you approach the gate. Okay, get to the NSB. I'm curious if I'm going to run into some hijinks here. It's like we may have some bully boys around. Huh. I wonder if I'll run into some hijinks. See what she got to say. Thanks, honey. Hey, you looking for a good time? Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah. The bums around here have been stealing old crap from that place for years. Not worth my time, though. Okay. We'll talk to the bums, right? Anything else? I guess not. I don't see any bums around here. Lone Star. The guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absent-mindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you! You about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? Okay. I'm working with the coroner, Bronze. Open the gate. Sure you are. And I'm Lone Star. Beat it. Hey, you looking for a good time? Yeah. Not me, a friend of mine. need you to have fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. Still got you knowing. Alright. 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction. Then I've got to get back to work. Earn some real yen. Thanks. Big gun you have. Hey, this is mine! I'm not taking it far, I just need a little boost of defense. Oh, you breaking the NTSB too? You can see him in plain blankets or snag me one. Gotcha. Keep my eyes open for Lone Star. I operate on the wrong side of the law, apparently. I better stay to the shadows. That's what I know best. Now what? What we got here? I gotta watch out for Lone Star. So where am I supposed to be headed? Hold up a second. Guy said he wanted a blanket or something. Nope. I better get going. It's only a 5-minute distraction. I don't see one of them blankets around. Let's go. This could be dangerous. The warehouse. Inside the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders. Regularly typical warehouse. Top of huge utilitarian. Yeah, it's a warehouse. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. And the center of activity is the Emerald City's Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere. No one stops you at the door. Okay. Seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star, no. You've got a job to do. Shit, I hope that's not McCluskey. So quiet. Shit. I hope that's not McCluskey. My first stop. Call me Lone Star. Let's take a look at my character scores. My quickness is at 4. Make sure my decking's at 4. Intelligence at 4. My decking's only at 3. You gotta boost that up. I'm a Nova Hot Decker first and foremost. If I don't get to keep those skills fresh, I'm not gonna be worth a damn. Officer Grant, you again! How'd you find out about this murder? The press hasn't even picked it up. I've got my sources. Now listen, officer. I'm just trying to do right by a client. Mind if I look around? Whatever. I got better things to do. Like find the Emerald City Ripper and make something of myself. We've gone through the researcher's computer. I have suspicion that this is a copycat case. Alright? victim worked here at NTSB Warehouse as a black box researcher. NTSB, right. National Transportation Safety Board, you know about them. This warehouse used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. That's strange. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Spilling corporate secrets. That's not the wisest career choice. Nope. Some runner like you probably often to cover up his corp master's involvement and try to make it look like the Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Yeah, I really wish I could make that up to you, Sergeant Aguirre. Alright, anyway. Alright. He hasn't taken much of a liking to me. What's she doing? Hey, buddy. Jaze! Still working for the dead man. As you can see, we got another Ripper victim on our hands. Looks like you've been putting in some overtime, Dresden. What can you tell me about the victim? Victim's male, mixed Native American descent. Age 38. Based on the condition of the body, looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. And yes, I'm a little tired. Body's been piling up like hardwood, it seems. That's not very funny. Yeah, cause of death, unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell you, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissues, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organs the Ripper was after this time? Well, killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Okay. Okay, sounds like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs. Any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there was massive damage in the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants. Oh, really? Which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. It's only the third body I personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. I know that jerk is not getting close, but let me ask about McCluskey. McCluskey couldn't find his ass for both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. And how about Officer Aguirre? How's he doing? Seems a real go-getter. Aguirre would love the salad before McCluskey got his hands on it and gets his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to them. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. I'm gonna ask that. I know you didn't take the money. Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think acquires officer salary going to do much to seduce me into helping him. And who's the shaman, I assume, over there? No clue. She just showed up. Next of kin, I think. Okay, I'm going to take a look around. Good luck, then. Let's talk to the young lady first. Miss? Ah. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? Yes. He's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like one who's found herself lost for the first time in her life. Bear? I'm sorry? But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman. Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. I can tell you're used to shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. She looks at you, the flattery largely failing to affect her, given the circumstances, but then inspiration dispels the dark clouds surrounding her. Perhaps. My brother's spirit is too weak. That's a given. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here tonight. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a low chant you can barely hear. Yep, there are other spirits who may be of help. Her feature hardens in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard. And I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have the run of the place. I do. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2 such objects. Can you find for them? Of course. Okay. Find 2 haunted items. Our skills. There's the computer. Computer is locked with a 2-factor encryption. Decking. Send a dummy token upstream and packet snip. What it returns. Gotcha. The auto-cracking your deck program easily pieces together a real token from the data within the returning authentication key. Nice. Cyber terminal is unlocked. Read the notes for case file 95. Okay, let's see what he's working on. Case file 95. Federated Boeing jetliner. Corporate owner Ares. The plane had several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04 a.m. on June 17, 2053, 2:45 a.m. Pilot reported that the altimeter reading in the negative values. Oh no. Co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves the cabin and investigates the rear of the plane. Pilot cannot be contacted or located by plane steward. Co-pilot radios in a mayday. Plane crashes in an empty field in North Dakota. Okay, so he bailed out. That's weird. Case file, Pratt & Whitney unmanned owner, Ares. So again, Ares behind this. File's been corrupted. Read the researcher's private notes. Yep, that got him killed. Notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case number 96, the crash of an Ares jetliner near UCAS and the Sioux Nation border. Crash is reportedly the result of an equipment malfunction or failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the cracks to an experimental Renraku research initiative. The information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes to your PDA. Appears to be the victim's locker. Door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. Smells of mint and cigarettes. The guy smoked. Inspect the combs. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your head stands on end. And when you take it off, it's a little shelf. Your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. Pocket the comb. This appears to be the... Alright. So it's one of the items. Now to find something else. You don't need to go right now. No posted pics. Some young woman. You don't need to go right now. See if I can go up. Hard to say whether this is a heap of items or refuse recovered from a plane crash. Simply trash has been taken out. Dig through the trash. Sticky substance of some sort seems to seep through the trash pile and your hands are quickly covered with stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of useful items. Inspect the earring. The earring is made out of burned steel formed to the shape of a small salmon. Tense primal fear washes over you as it touches surface to be one of the items shaman is looking for. Inspect the dented lunchbox. Dented lunchbox has seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. We'll take that cred stick, thank you very much. Surprisingly, the cred stick is worth 200 yen. Let's walk away. We have our items. But let's keep looking. Okay, so we can't go back there. Oh, hold on a second. What's this? There's a large pile of old shoes, right? Next to the airplane seats could be discarded luggage. Possibly shoes worn by occupants. Right. Sorting through the shoes, you realize that there are 3 shoes with no matching pair. A left blue sneaker, a right red high heel pump and a left black dress shoe. Why? Inspect the dress shoe. Dress shoe is black laced with a rubber sole. Inspect the pump. Pump is a department store knockoff of an Italian brand. Is otherwise under spec market. Sneaker is a child's and has musty, sweaty smell. Oddly, you get a sort of shock as if from electricity when you touch it. Must be one of the items the shaman is looking for. Why in the hell? Why did those only have 1 foot to them? A left, right, and a left black shoe. What the ass? It feels as though you have found enough objects. Yes, I have. Here they are. You hand the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is this all about? Oh no. Officer Guire trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. She... This is a McLean Street officer, not some slot-saw drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? Ma'am, consider yourself contacted. Now get the hell out! Come on. If we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I regret, or worse, something I enjoy. Son of a bitch. You sucker, that sucker. Don't worry, darling, dear. That man is an ass. Yes, he is. She stares daggers at McCluskey from across the warehouse. He is a worthless one of that. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those claws carted everything off. Can we still summon a spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Alright, it's not looking good now. But do you have any other plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps, under cover of darkness. Sure you're up for this? If it means your brother killer doesn't take another life, then yes. Thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. You may post security overnight. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say you know where to find the kind of people we need. Just smile. Good. I'll put up the money if you can find the bodies. Whoa! This is a fistful of dollars. I mean yens. From inside a leather pouch. Starts counting out and shoves the whole wad at you. You meet me here at midnight. Spirits will be strong then. Aha! Let's return to Seamstresses and then I will end the episode. Sorry. Let's head back to the As you start to leave the warehouse, your calmly chirps and the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Coyote looks tense. Hoy, Jaze, you in the middle of something? Problem, what do you need? Backup. Her jaw set. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royal. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squads. Ran my world when I was growing up. Okay, I remember. Wiz. I have a cousin, Gino. He's been missing for some months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago. Immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. They hooked him on the high amp dream chips. Started using him for all sorts of dreck. Tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since, trying to find him. Guess you have a new lead. It's not a lead. Face lights up. She's running hot. Has a serious edge. I know exactly where he's at this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. On my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another gun. Hand. You in? I need you right now. Shoot. I'm on my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send you the address. See you then. Oh, crap. Coyote's Crusade. The cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project, okay? The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempt to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber arm flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is involuntary or not. You circle around the back of the building. Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of the fire escape ladder, pulls it down. Without signal, she starts to climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worriedly and starts up the ladder. This might be your last roundup, Paco, and I hope it's not mine. Thanks for meeting us here, Jace. I owe you one. Don't worry about it. No sweat. I figured you could use the backup. Yeah. You never know what sort of firepower to expect from one of these PTL squads. I guess I'm not ending the episode yet. Oh, Coyote sucked me in. Let me take a... I'm going to... Oh, 1 second. Back to Coyote. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen. I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister, Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the union later today. Hope that helps. Alright, good job, thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face is soft. Least I can do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past that door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. Just when get in, grab Gino, and get out. Yeah, sure you do. Paco must... Oh, no! Coyote, Paco must arrive. Find and rescue Gino. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Oh, man, dude. Why don't you just stay home? Wherever he goes, wherever she goes, he's going.